The 2010 team was so successful because of the balance it had. I think there wasn't a position on the field that we didn't feel comfortable with. It just was a great balance of athleticism and soccer players, and they were just a phenomenal group. A lot of new players in that group. Had a new transfer player. We had a couple new players come in from the year before, and they just gelled so well, and we were dominant. They were dominant every game that they went on the field. I think we outshot every opponent we played by nearly double digits. And then I think off the field, it was a lot of, they were a fun group. I mean, there were a lot of really good competitors, but they became a really tight-knit group, and they did a lot together off the field. And it was really that first time that I felt like our team, since I've been here, had that social cohesion that every coach wants their team to have. And they also had task cohesion. They were good athletes, so they wanted to win at a high level, and they had good social cohesion, and they knew how they wanted to do it and how they wanted our program to be perceived. And so just a lot of smiles. I remember going down to Austin in the NCAA tournament and going out for dinners, and even after we were eliminated, just the good feeling we had on the way home that we had accomplished quite a bit. Our success since that point can really hinge on how that team did that year. It really set everybody else up, and it created the expectation and standard that we're going to be better than we had been, and allowed us to recruit players in to do that. It was also, for me, watching players like Kayla Shane, Kelsey Hansen, who were in their second year with us, become leaders and kind of come out of their shell and start to really put their personality on our program. And so that was fun to watch. We also had Alyssa Rhodes playing in midfield, and she was just a dominant player at that time at our level. Everybody knew her. She was the best player in our league. But we also had Erin Burke, who had just come in, who was an unbelievable, maybe the best athlete we've ever had here, who could turn a game. And then Alex Hess had transferred in, and just kind of put those final pieces together, really set up the expectations and standards. I think if you're a soccer person, you watch that team and you quickly identify that potentially is the best team we've ever had at UCM. And then I think the other thing, and I think the thing that goes unnoticed with that group, is they elevated us in the soccer community to a different level. We started getting kind of the who's who of soccer players out of Kansas City, and that trend has stayed true to us since. And so they were the ones that initially came here and set that up for us, and took a risk, right, to come here, and when they could have gone a lot of places, but they represented the university with unbelievable grace and integrity, and have gone on to do amazing things with their lives and whatever they've chosen to do. That team's full of winners, winners in life. And as their coach, I think about them often, because they're the team that, in my opinion, should have went to the first Final Four and just came up a little bit short. Their names loomed large in the soccer community. Top to bottom, that team was outstanding.